How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you another Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War Season 2 episode review. Today's episode is episode 22 of Season 2. It's entitled March of the Zombies. Before I go any further, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of more videos just like this one and more reviews just like this one. We just did a review on the One Piece live action. You guys love One Piece because you're here watching Bleach. I wish I had a Bleach shirt. I need to have a shirt of each of the big three, and so far I only have Naruto's. So yeah, but you all know about the zombies, right? My goodness. It's kind of weird because they never officially said that Gigi was Z for the zombie. I told you that. I told you all that. So we're going to take this episode into parts. We're going to go part one, which is the smallest part here, which is after Ishida, the turncoat, goes with Jugo and Yhwach straight up towards the royal palace, which the blowback from the energy of that has broken the building that they were on and actually destroyed most of the buildings that were around. You had Renji shielding Rukia. Byakuya did a cool thing with Zenbone Zakura that had like 4 concrete slabs around him. Even Komaru in his little wolfy form, him and his lieutenant, they made it, but I don't know why he is so hell-bent on revenge. And dudes, you are literally just an animal at this point. You don't even got a blade in your mouth. You just, Shunsui's his lieutenant. She guarded him, and just everyone is recuperating from this. Oh, Orihime and her new outfit. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Guarded Chad, Ichigo. And so Ichigo and the gang, they're still kind of like, man, I can't believe Ishida. They're surprised too, right? Even Rukia had senses and she's like, Ishida, why? Oh, and he's fought with them, but Ichigo kind of knew. He's like, Quincy's and Shimigami, they gotta fight Blood War and all that other stuff, but he's been by our side, so I know that he's our friend. You know what? I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna drag him back, kicking, screaming. I'm gonna smack him up the head, and I want to hear what his reason is. And Chad's like, "What if his reason's a good reason? I'll worry about that after I smack him in the head and drag him back." So, okay, should have had that attitude when you initially got there and could have stopped them from going up there. But okay, my favorite character, is he my number one? My number two, Kisuke Urahara. He appears like, oh man, I'm late, but would you like a ticket up there? Yes, please. So apparently, this is how great Mayuri Suichi. I'm just gonna say Mayuri because I don't want to ruin his last name. Fun fact, he is in my top 5 favorite characters of Bleach. When we had the initial Invade Soul Society arc, first I liked Ishida. I'm like, oh man, this was cool with the bow. And then I saw Mayuri, and when his Bankai was the giant baby slug, I'm like, this dude is weird. I like him. So yeah, he apparently just knew that Yhwach was going to try to get up into the royal palace. The moment that the Squad Zero came down, they already started making a replica of the Kaku cannon. The cannon that shot Ichigo into Soul Society anyway. I think that cannon can also shoot you to Royal Palace, but the replica takes a ton of energy. Actually, the Kaku cannon, those people who are literally part of Ichigo's family, which I think is so dumb that his father never said, hey, by the way, the lady with big boobs in the arm, that's actually my little sister. That's your aunt. Those are our family members, because, hey, for whatever reason in anime, people don't care about family. I don't get it. Same thing with Naruto. I digress. That canon is an ancient family secret. So even though they can replicate it, it's not going to be 100% good, and it's only a one-way cannon. You're going to shoot it once. But it needs a lots of power. By the way, he's going to send Orihime and Chad with him up there. So we find out that Hiyori was cleaning up those distortions. We have camera footage of her doing that. Yorichi shows up, opens up her cloak, has dozens of jars with silvery liquid in it. And it turns out that is the those are the distortion energies that the Quincy's have been making. The distortion makes a link between the world of the living and the Seirete, or the world of Shimigami. And don't know why they were doing it. They're still trying to figure that out. But that energy is enough that can power up that cannon and get him on up there. And that's what they're going to do. And that is end of part 1. By the by, Urahara had to tell Ichigo, everyone is fighting. All of the Shimigami captains and lieutenants, everyone's fighting so you can have a chance to get up there. And when he means everybody, he literally means everybody. I'll get to that in a moment. Let's go on to part 2, section A. Right? Section A includes Ikaku and, hold on, I don't want to mess up his name, Yumi Chika. I always call him Kujaku because he's like a peacock. His thing is a peacock. He's a pretty boy character. Androgynous, sexuality unknown type of character, right? And they are facing against Gigi. Gigi's doing a whole, ooh, don't cut me. You wouldn't hurt an innocent woman, would you? Or innocent girl, ooga booga. And Ikaku and Yumichika, they see right through it. They're like, yeah, she protesting too much. Obviously, something happens when I cut her. Or even Yumichika is like, yeah, something happened when you cut her. He says, it's funny. You know, what is he saying? He's saying innocent girl. This was hilarious. He says, you're not even a girl. You're a guy. And that's what pisses Gigi off. And this is not the first time. This is the second time someone is going to allude that Gigi is not, well, I'm just going to keep calling Gigi a she until Gigi goes blah. But who has alluded to Gigi having a false appearance, which kind of fits under the MO, right? Gigi's done the whole, oh man, don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. And it would fit right in if Gigi was this he character just being like, oh, don't hurt the girly one, and then you become a zombie. They end up fighting Bambita zombie, right? Apparently you can get the zombie's blood on you and you won't turn. Ikaku and Yumichika, that good tag team. Yumichika does Hado number 57. I almost remember that straight from the heart, right? Or should I say straight from the head? Daichi Tenyo, which just makes, rocks so Ikaku can dodge her blast. Yumichika is amazing, right? Yumichika paid attention to the fact that Mobita's attacks aren't bombs. It turns things into bombs, so you can't deflect them. I went a little bit too far. Even massive energy, blah 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 blah. Collect this energy. Nope, sorry. Even was able to deduce, going, yeah, this person wants us to cut them. Obviously, something is with their blood. Maybe that their blood gets on us. Again, they are at least lieutenant level characters, right? They could be captains if they want to, but they're lieutenant level characters. They could be lieutenants if they want to, but they level serving under Kenpachi Zaraki. Remember that from back in Invasive Soul Society arc. Soul Society arc. So they're fighting. They're getting the best of Bambita. They are getting kind of wrecked, and right, it's so weird because Gigi nips her finger and it's just tons of blood, basically saying, yeah, in order to turn a Quincy into one of these, I have to kill him. And she just like was basically just popping I can't say that on this video, was basically getting aroused from realizing, going like, yeah, I squeezed the life out of Bambita. And Yumi Chika's like, you are a sick pervert, preparing to turn them both into zombies. So the fight was good while it lasted. The boys, after that mass demasculine fiasco, they're doing pretty good until they got knocked down. But now we have what I call part 2, session B, is where shiny Mayuri shows up. And she thinks that she could beat him with Bambita. And we get, he is going to get line of the episode. And I have to star these on here. Hold on, let me just go to this. Uh, how did I do that? Oh, yeah, foolish me. Go back. So one of the things is he gave her props because first dodges the reishi energy orbs that turns things into bombs. He made what he calls a simple solution. Are these what do you call them? Reishi locks, which has a timer on them. So it didn't stop the bomb; it just delayed it, which was enough to make her blow herself and Bambita up. Bambita already working with one arm anyway. But he's giving her props because he's like, yeah, we're going to take both of you in. I'm probably going to experiment on both you and the zombie. And she makes all the Shimigami zombies come out, which is just Ikaku and Yamichika. They're just like despondent. Like, I recognize some of these guys. Some of these guys are from Squad 11. If you remember, some of the guys are from Squad 11, right? Now, there we go. Now that I can look at this again. When he says, "Oh wow, you're not outstanding," he what word did he use? He said you are uh and she did say outstanding. He said that was outstanding, you know, how she did all that because she's been making zombies the moment she touched down, even admits to herself. And she's like, well, first you said, you know, I'm ordinary. Then you say I'm outstanding. Well, which is it? And he goes, oh, compared to me, everyone's ordinary, which takes her off, pisses her off. That's such a good asshole line. Just yeah, compared to me, everyone else is just kind of nothing. So don't feel bad about it. Where am that little sick perverted face, which is yeah. So Bambita is completely different than how she was when she was alive. Like she is, I don't want to say begging. But she kind of is. She's just like I don't. There's like a hint of hedonism with her words and actions because she's asking. She says she wants Gigi's and just pauses. It just lets it. Now, does she want Gigi's blood? Gigi's spit? Gigi's. Well, we've been told by two characters. Gigi is a boy, so maybe she wants Gigi's. You know, because remember, Bambita, she has a tick where she has to kill every attractive looking guy, and who knows? But she's practically drooling. And she's abusing, Gigi's abusing Bambita, smacking her to the ground, calls her insatiable, saying she'll get her treat when all this is done. I kind of feel bad for her. Remember, I told you during her fight when she got beaten and I knew she got killed. I said, I kind of feel bad for this character. She definitely deserves something, but this is really messed up. So now we have the zombies. So we're going to have zombies versus zombies. Yes, I said zombies versus zombies because in come the Ankarar. The Ankarar that Mayuri, after he beat Zazaloraporo, can't believe I got that right on the first try. High five me. From Hueco Mundo, that probably top 5, if not top 10 greatest defeats, if not in Bleach, probably in anime. He made the dude slow down so much that he's dying for 1,000 years. I digress. He found the bodies of these 4 Quincy there. One Quincy is Tentacle Quincy that Kaku killed. The other one is Charlotte, a very flamboyant Quincy. I believe he wore like a banana hammock in the manga. So I don't know if it did in the anime because I didn't watch all of Mundo anime. I've read all of Bleach. I have not watched all of Bleach, and they did a lot of editing, like Halibel. Yeah, they edited Halibel and actually Nell's full grown up form. They edited a lot, y'all, a lot. So, he's there. The other guy's there. There's the dude who is like super Spanish, who called Ichigo Nino. That guy, first one that Ichigo's first person who Ichigo kicked ass. And then it's the woman who was killed by Ishida. So they all were killed Mayuri brought them back to life. He has some type of shock thing inside of them, which shocks them. I love the fact that Charlotte still poses, and even though Charlotte is shocked, still stays in that pose, right? We do get a funny interaction between Charlotte and Yamichika. To me, it's hilarious because he's purposely not remembering Yamichika's name because remember they called him ugly and they were calling each other ugly, and that's when Yamichika had to Yami kill his. Yeah, so very hilarious. Uh, Here we go. And so when they jump down and fight, both of our Squad 11 boys are like, hey, don't, some of those guys are from us, don't kill him. And Mayuri is just, he's cold, but he's weird. Is he chaotically lawful? That's not even a thing. Chaotic, yeah. What is he? Is he lawful evil? Is he chaotic? It's weird because he tells them, hold on, wait. It's crazy hearing you Squad 11 people say that because I'm putting quotes on when he's quoting someone. Protect the Seirete. Since when has the court guard gone so soft? A squad member shall die if in the court guard. If one harms the court guard, one shall take one's own life. And that was the words that their former head captain had said. I guess they don't follow that now because they follow Zaraki, so you need to update your files there, buddy. But these dudes are just easily taking them out. Charlotte goes to face Bambita and Gigi directly, while Gigi had repaired the arm. He dispatches Zombita very easily with his. I made sure to write this down because this is ridiculous. So I gotta take you out and turn you to ash. So does the heart. Beautiful Charlotte, Kula Horns. I don't know how to say his last name. Final, holy, wonderful, pretty, super magnum, sexy, glamorous, Cero revived. I'm gonna assume that Bambita is nothing. We did get another funny moment where he threw Bambita and Mayuri's like, oh man, if you would have moved a little bit to the left, you would have hit me. Oh no, I wasn't trying to hit you. Yeah, he was trying to hit you. Very funny. But unfortunately, this is where Gigi's like, all right, I gotta stop holding back. And we have Zombie Toshiro. I've been waiting for this moment. Very cool jackets, by the way. But here comes Zombie Toshiro. You guys can imagine who else is a zombie, right? It won't be that hard to guess. Think about everyone who's kind of gone missing in all of this. Yeah. It's so sad. That's actually where the episode ends. But as I've said this, there are some things I didn't write in here, right? We have a funny interaction between Bazby and Renji. Renji was talking trash to Bazby, calling him chicken because of the mohawk. And he's like, yeah, you're a chicken. Chicken's cool, blah, 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 cluck, cluck, cluck. And dude was like, and I thought this dude with the cool eyebrows have been a great guy. And Renji goes, oh, he's actually a good guy. And Rukia makes a face like, I'm happy for you. He does burning finger? Yeah, burning finger 4, explosion, blah, blah, blah. 4, Quincy, encircle Byakuya, including Mr. Shooty Bang Bang. I kind of want to see Shinsui, get rid of his eye and mess him up. You need to mess him up, Shinsui. Come on now. Shinsui's also wondering if the 3 Quincy's that went up to the Royal Palace, if this was part of Manako Osho's plan. Manako Osho is Ichibe. I don't know if that's his former name, but it's Ichibe. I had to look it up just to make sure it's Ichibe. So dude does seem to know everything. So, and it was said last episode, which wasn't last week, it was a week before last because they took a break, that they would have known that breaking through the barrier like that would have left them open. So why do it? Who knows? Fate. But there is the return of the haiku. And I apologize for anyone that's coming from my last review. I thought that it was supposed to be an hour. I looked it up. I looked this stuff up because it's weird that you get last week's episode with no haiku, and I don't even think, was there an ending song? I don't remember there being an ending song. It just kind of just stops. So I said, oh, next week's the finale. No, it's not, but I'm kind of happy it's not. So the haiku, I think it's from Mayuri, who says, "Over and over again, an empty life. Oh noes." He does say at the end of this when Toshiro shows up, "This may be troublesome." Come on, man. I know you can. Mayuri, you can fix zombieism, right? You're a genius. You can fix this. Um, the ending. So after the ending song, you know how they do like the hand drawn part where it's on the cell and you just kind of see the images come in. They have Mayuri with the four Ankara behind him, but when it goes to color, it's of him shocking them. So that's actually really funny how they did that. I enjoyed that. Good episode. I actually want to give this a 5 out of 5 because when I read the manga version of this, which some people are going to be upset because Nemu kind of has a bigger role and more. I'll just look it up for yourself. Just look it up for yourself. That's kind of where some people are upset. But I want to give this a 5 because this was one of the chapters that just made me go, damn, what, like, feels like you're losing again, especially when you have Zombie Captain and some other zombie people that are coming in that are pretty damn strong. And it actually felt like this arc, the Thousand Year Blood War arc, felt very finite. Well, yeah, very finite, very final. Because I'm like, technically they're dead, right? This is before I understood about the whole getting blood on them thing. But I'm like, wow, you're actually dead though, right? Like when you're a zombie, you're dead, right? Yeah. This gets a 5 out of 5. Just it was enjoyable all around. Decent fights. We covered what we needed to cover. You know, the whole Ishida and the group and people being upset. How we're gonna get up there. We know how we're gonna get up there. What other characters were doing earlier, even just a little tidbit. You're like, hey, what's that about? They're coming on back in. Mayuri being the genius, which Kisuke Uhari says he's a genius, second only to me. That's my homie. So yeah, things are looking up. Things are looking up. Things are fun. This is very fun. 5 out of 5 from me. Possibly, I don't want to say possibly one of the most important episodes, but it is up there in brilliance. I'll say that because next episode is March of the Zombies 2. I kind of wish this was an hour because I would love to see this, take a break, then watch it again. Let me know what you think of the episode in the comment section down below. I could be biased because I don't want to call it nostalgia, but I really enjoyed that the first time I read it. This is great. This is funny. He also turned down his brightness too. Literally turned down his brightness so the ordinary girl can see him. Gigi. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below, please. Don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified of more videos like this. Please be good, be blessed. Drink your water, all right? Stay safe out there. Be good to yourselves, be good to others, either way it goes. Do not be a jerk, all right? Remember, you're not alone in this world, so reach out to somebody. People would rather talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow. I guarantee it. My social media is in the description down below. Give me a follow, send me a message. Just don't be a jerk about it, and we will be friends to the end. Well, yeah, friends to the end. Don't be a jerk. Until next time, y'all. Can't wait. Don't know if it's the end. If it is the end, I'll let you know. But till then, Bon Kai.